Hello everyone, I am Debonair, and you now know me as the host of this here channel known as Indie Year. It is the show where we get your games up and running as fast as we possibly can. In today's video, we're going to be showing you quickly how to get on screen a thumbstick, an on screen thumb. We're going to be showing you how to get an on screen thumbstick using Buildbox when it comes to making your video game. So let's get right into that. Let's not waste any time because I know you guys want to get to making your games as fast as you possibly can. If you are new to the channel, I would like to thank you for stopping by. And if you are a returning visitor, I'd like to thank you for hitting that like button. So right now I do have in the works a few projects, but right now I have the thumbstick functioning in this project specifically because this project is the one that actually has that. Actually, also, no, now that I think about it, I think I placed that also in my other project, the IQ, or based off of the IQ game. Let me check. Oh no. Let's make this smaller. Yes, I do have this functioning in the other game. All right, so how can you get this on-screen thumbstick? All right, let's show it in action right now. Check it out. All right, walking around, moving, coming down, watching out, tapping my character. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh. I guess I only have one thing available. Oh no, he's going to get squished. Ugh. All right. So anyway, that's I can't. I got now. I'm getting excited. I think that was pretty. I think that was kind of fun to get exactly sort of what I wanted. But moving on, getting that thumbstick to be available is quite simple, guys. All right. So inside of our world, we have the 3D world and we have the UI screen. The thumbstick is activated via the UI screen. On our UI screen right here in this section is our thumbstick. As you can see, the thumbstick is sending an event name known as Joystick. You can name it something else. Just make sure that it is the same everywhere you go. As we get deeper into the object, as we get deeper into the thumbstick, you can see everything that is working here. This is the knob. This is the animation, or not the animation, but this is the texture. You can find other textures all over the internet. In fact, on this is the standard joystick that is in Buildbox, but in my other project, I actually was able to change. I was actually able to change it. It's relatively simple, just simply the changing the pictures inside, right? So this one functions exactly the same way. Okay, has some other nodes in here that are um, actually not necessary anymore. Now that I think about it, yes, they're not necessary anymore. So let's delete that. So anyway, here we have, as I said, I changed the thumbstick from the previous. Here is the base. This is the back right there. I've changed that as well. In the joystick, itself, there is a custom node, but it basically could be similar to an effect. No, I mean to an event node. Um, But as you guys can see, this is already built into the joystick, which is what I think you should use. Just simply using the regular joystick that Buildbox comes with. Um, as you can see, the event name, I changed it to Joystick. So it's going to send Joystick almost upon as soon as it's activated. As you can see on start, it's going to it's going to send that joystick send. It's going to send joystick. The radius is the amount, how much, right? How the radius, how far will the joystick move before it is like it won't go any further than 100 right now. If I change it, right, if I can go to 50 right now, I hit 50, I hit play, and now first of all, why is this taking up so much screen real estate? I do not know. All right, let's move this over. Oh, now it won't move at all. Wait, maybe I have it. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Right. as you can see now, it won't move that much, right? It won't move that far. And I actually think I like it a little bit better because there is a small problem with the joystick, which is what you guys will see later on. So yes, I changed the joystick. Let's put it at 75, see how that feels. As far as the radius is concerned, I'm gonna put it at 75. Yeah, I think I like the 75 a little bit better. Okay, it was at 200. I think it's at 200 initially. Then I placed it down to 100, but 75, I like that a little bit better. It stays on the screen. It can't come off. The turn radius is a little small. Um, okay, so this is what you have to do with the setup for the setup on the UI screen to get it to function. Excuse me. In your actual world, you're going to go into the character that you want to, or the object that you want to be affected by the thumbstick. In this case, it is my regular Rock Lee, and you're going to want to create a receive node. This receive node is going to be looking out for or the um, listening for the event sent from that custom node inside of the thumbstick. And remember, inside this custom node sent by the thumbstick is, of course, Joystick. So here, the receive node is looking for Joystick. You are going to have to remove the event group. Okay, the event group is going to have some letters in here. Get rid of that. That is the only way that it's going to work. From there, you're going to want to connect that receive node, right? You're going to connect it to the move in direction. Now, there is something called a joystick UI, right? The joystick move. It works almost exactly the same way, with the exception of a idle and move here. And so the way that the code is slightly different. Um, so you could do the same thing. It's going to give you basically the same effect. In fact, right now we have it here, right? But let's show off what happens if you try something else. Okay, so we have here um, is idle. Wait a minute, is idle. Yeah, is idle. Bam. Um, is moving. No, no, is idle. There we go. Okay, there we go. Is moving. Bam. And it's going to. It should work the same way. Okay, so if we hit play now, we get this. Right, character is still moving. But for some reason the animations. Oh, my animations are mixed up. So is move when it's moving. Stop the idle. When it is moving, goes in and play. When it is idle, stop the moving. When it is when and play that. So for it not to be working, it's a wee bit weird to me. Let me see. Hmm. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why. I don't know why it's acting like this specifically. It has basically turned off my animations. It's still moving, which I think is pretty good, but the animations um, are not so much. And let me see, rotate. Hmm. Yeah, that rotation is pretty good. I like how that is, but the actual movement right now is a little weird. So, matter of fact, maybe I just messed up something. So we're going to get rid of these first. All right. Now, when it is idle, we want it to play the idle animation. So let's make sure that's still working properly. Okay. And when it is moving, we want it to play the movement animation. So let's see how that goes. All right. As you can see, there's a clash. So normally to get that to work properly, I just take and use the signal time threshold to fix that. There we go. As you can see, working exactly the same way as we had before. As you can see, um, the things are clashing. So when it's moving, please stop the idle. And when it's idle, please stop the moving. Okay, let's see if we got this correct this time. And that's where the mess up happens. So it might be, I might need to add a second signal um, to one of these still, because it's probably still clashing. So let's see if that helps. Yeah, that helped. As you can see. Oh, now it paused. It's supposed to play the idle animation. But I do like this frozen. I think the frozen look is pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna need to try that in another game, like. But anyway, um, as you can see, we have our moving character still. So basically, like I said, UI joystick move is the same as move in direction. I just chose move in direction because it works for me better, faster, easier, and I understand more about what's going on in move direction than I understand what is happening with the UI joystick move. I don't understand why there is um, basically two things that perform the same thing, right? Two objects that can perform, or two nodes that basically are for the same thing. So the problem, as you guys can see, I don't know if you really noticed it, but the thumbstick does not change the orientation as it is. Here we go. Move, play, stop, idle, play, idle, stop. There we go. All right, everything should work properly. Oh, oh, oh. Now it's acting fun. Oh, right. There we go. All right. So anyway, as you notice, the joystick does not change its rotation. Um, in respective to my character. So for instance, um forward, up, down, and left and right for rotation, or for the joystick is only it's only one directional, right? Meaning when my character turns around, when my character spins around, right, to go backwards, you can still only see in back of him, and you can see in back of him, and then like up and down and forward doesn't change respective to the character. So when going forward, left and right, the character is going forward, left and right respectively. However, once I turn all the way this way, right? Once I go all the way to the right, my character is now opposite of my joystick, the way my joystick is being pushed. Same thing if I go to the left, opposite the way my joystick is being pushed. I think this has something to do with the way that I do have the joystick set up. Again, now I'm pressing forward, but when I press back, my character is going um he's going the right way, but he's following more along the lines of the joystick, not necessarily it basically doesn't work like a conventional joystick. What I'm thinking is basically there needs to be I haven't implemented it yet or tried it out, but it needs to be when I'm pushing forward is the only time that the joystick could work properly. When I'm pressing backward, I probably need the camera to stop following. Because actually, right now, because the camera is following, is kind of the reason why this effect is somewhat being created. This, to me, is kind of disorientating, but or disorienting. But if I go to the exploration world and we see where my character is, Rock Lee, the camera is supposed to follow Rock Lee. That's what I do. I did. I placed it inside of Rock Lee. You can have the same thing with just pressing position follow and placing it on the character. You can do that. Okay. Like right now, if it's not following the character, right, the rotation is following the character, but my character gets to move all over the place. So that is very much different. If I change it to follow the character, just like we had a moment ago, come on, then for some reason it chose this distance to follow the character, but it still basically has the same effect. I'm pressing back, right? But my character is moving forward, right? Basically going the direction that we used to be in, and vice versa. Um, which is actually not something that I wanted. So that's why I chose the other over this one. Um, and so I haven't figured out necessarily how to get it to function properly. Maybe it would be best if I had the camera. If I had the camera, let me see. Let me check my camera. Move up. No. Yeah, maybe if I had the camera positioned in a different way, this would be a little better. Hit refresh. Yeah, I don't even know why that just happened like that. Let me definitely move my camera back. Play. I think I did that wrong. Maybe my character is supposed to go there. And now let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go, much better. So maybe if I position the camera in a way that was a little higher or something. I know both my camera and my character fell. So yeah, that would give you more room a little bit, right? And it might make a little bit more sense. But all in all, I haven't liked the way the camera is, and I haven't figured out necessarily how to fix it just yet. So sorry that you watched a whole long part of that. We're going to shorten that later on. But I want to make sure I get this video to the public as fast as possible. How to get the on-screen Thumbstick via Buildbox. Next time on the channel, I don't know what we're going to do, but I know that you're going to enjoy it. Hopefully, we can figure out how to fix this camera situation with the Thumbstick. And hopefully, we can actually get. I like what's implemented on things like Dragon Project, or things like there are a bunch of other games that the thumbstick actually does not appear until you tap the screen, and when you do tap the screen, the thumbstick is normally under your thumb. I would love to learn how to do that, so I'm going to be looking into that as I create awesome games using Buildbox, Unity, and anything that is free. If you are enjoying the content, you know what to do. But if you don't know what to do, rate, comment, subscribe, upvote, follow. Hit the notification bell so you know as soon as I put my newest content out. And most importantly, please do share. You can use all the links in the description to assist us even further by assisting yourself, getting yourself some resources, whether it be 3D models, whether it be an audiobook, like the audiobook known as The Only Code is No Code. Actually, the audiobook isn't there just yet. It is the 40-page book. I tried to condense it down, but I'm actually going to have to one, extend it, and two, the format that it's in right now, it's a little bit too small, so I definitely have to fix that. But you can look at it by using the links in the description. And hopefully we assist you as you have assisted us by viewing our content. Please make sure that you rate, comment, subscribe, upvote, follow, hit the notification bell so you know as soon as I put my newest content out. I am Debonair. You know me as the host of this here channel known as Indie Year. It is the show where we get your games up and running as fast as we possibly can. I would like to thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.